So today we're talking all about energy in singing, and really we're talking about tone. And I don't know if you've ever heard those voices which just seem to grab your ear. They seem to just arrest your attention and you think, I'd love to sound like that. And maybe you're listening to your own recordings and thinking it sounds a bit flat, or maybe it's lacking some energy. So I believe that the body wants to make a great tone, a great sound that has that lovely spread of resonant qualities and harmonics and presence. But things get in the way, and we want to talk a little bit about these things in this tutorial today. What gets in the way of my great tone? So firstly, let's talk about the tongue. The tongue can do a lot of good, but it can also be a bit of a bully. It sits right in the middle of the vocal tract. It can be quite reactive when you're feeling a bit on edge and actually a bit worried, and those fight or flight experiences are kicking in. Now, we want to make sure that we're aware of what it's doing and actually see it start to unravel its tension a little bit. Now, this is something we can do quite easily. Firstly, we can be aware of it. A lot of people don't notice the tongue, and when you start putting their attention on it, they can go, oh, do you know what, I can relax that. However, there are some stretches we can do. I want to show you one today. So firstly, we can put the tip of the tongue behind the bottom teeth, and we're going to stretch out the middle of the tongue like this. And hold it there for 10 seconds. Once you've done that, let it rest, and then do it again. Stretch it out, and then once more after that, 3 times with 10 seconds apiece, making sure that that tongue really gets a good stretch right in the base and that root there. And what you'll find is that stretch really starts to get a tiny bit of ache, but it's a good ache, and it's going to start to relieve that tension, especially over a period of a couple of weeks if you're doing those a few times a day. Now, next we have the jaw. The jaw can be really tight, and actually the jaw is quite interlinked with the tongue. It's connected to a similar bone. Lots of different things are connected in the vocal tract, and so one thing kind of affects the other. The lips can get quite tight. The abdominal wall here gets quite tight, and actually all of those things create blockages for the voice and for the tone to really do its best. The voice needs to be able to experience a lovely mobile body, and actually that fluency and that mobility adds so much to your tone. So let it move, let it be at ease, be aware of those areas of tension and start to let them go. And believe you me, your energy will come back and that tone will start to really ring. Give it a shot and allow that energy to come back to your singing.